Greetings, jazz aficionados, lovers of the craft we like to call modern music. That's what Charlie Parker liked to call it. Hey, I did want to explain for you that are trying out for the Arkansas All-State, All-Region, there's a portion of the etude where you have to improvise, and you need to understand some jazz theory, and I'm going to be writing this down for you to see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm low tech. I'm not, doing all of the bells and whistles that some of you probably are used to. So just bear with me. So first thing we're going to talk about is the Dorian mode. Dorian mode. Now, Dorian mode is the 2 of the major. I'm going to abbreviate major to put M-A-J. So you should know your major scales. If you don't know your major scales, that's one of the things that we need to talk about. But let's take, for example, A major. Now you need to know that A major has 3 sharps, and the order of sharps is going to be F, and then it's going to be G sharp and C sharp. Okay, so we got F sharp. Let's do G sharp and then C sharp. So those are the 3 sharps that are in this one. Now, I'm going to show you the Dorian mode according to stair steps. So let's put 1 step here. Let's make another step there. Make another step. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a scale is made up of 8 steps going up. So I'm going to use lowercase for this. So we're going to put right next to the 1, B. Now I'm thinking E flat alto. You that play the tenor, you can adjust. So we got B, and then if we think about A major, what comes after B is going to be C sharp. So I'm going to put C sharp there. Hopefully you're keeping up. And then the next thing after C sharp is going to be D. And then after D is going to be E. Then after E, it's going to be F sharp. Then after F sharp, G sharp. Then after G sharp, of course, it's in A major, A. And then that puts us right back to B. Now, in a moment, I'm going to get my alto saxophone and I'm going to play that. I'm going to erase these because that could be confused. Oh, let's put it right back there. Go ahead and screenshot this if you want to memorize the scale, but really I suggest you focus in on the sound, not necessarily the letter name. So let's go ahead and erase, because you're going to need this when you go to a different scale. So let's erase all of that. Erase the G sharp, erase the A. I'm going to put those numbers back, just be easier. So let's put 7. Now, here in a moment, I'm going to play each and every one of these scale degrees from 1 to 8. But this is in Dorian minor, like I was saying, which is the 2 of the major. All right? We'll see you in just a moment. I get my alto out and I'll play it. All right, so I have my alto here, like I said, and I'm going to do B minor scale. You on tenors, E minor, trombone, D minor, trumpet, E minor as well. Here we go. hopefully you were able to play the Dorian mode with me, and you should know that it's the 2 of the major. So we're going to be talking about the majors. Now we're going to talk about the chord. So I'm going to put chord right here. Now minor has a specific sound that's different than the major. So let's go back to the whole ideal of going up and down stairs. So let's make one stair. This is be the 1. Let's make another one. Now we're really skipping the 2, but I'm just going to put 3 so we can save space. So that's the 3. Next one is going to be 5. And next one is going to be 7. So we got 1, 3, 5, 7. So we're imagining that we're skipping the 2, we're skipping the 4, and we're skipping the 6. So if you need to go back and remember what was the ones that we're missing, we're going to do that in just a moment. Now, we're going to go up a step. We're not skipping the 8. Okay? So we're doing 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Then we're going to go down the stair and do 7. And then we're going to do 5. We'll hopefully not run that wrong. Then 3. And then we're going to go back down and put 1 right there. So it's going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. So let's talk about that. So this time I'm going to put it underneath. So B is the 1. Then D is 3. Remember we skipped the C sharp that's right in between. Then we got B, D. Then the next one is going to be an F sharp. F sharp is the 5. And then the 7 is going to be, what'd you say? Did you get it? So we got B, D, F sharp, and then A is going to be the 7th. And then what is going to be the 8th note? It's going to be, of course, B, just up an octave, which is 8 notes higher. Then we do the same thing, A, then F sharp, then the next one, D, oopsie, and then the last one, B. Go ahead, screenshot that. You should have 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1, B, D, F sharp, A, B, B, A, F sharp, D, B. Now, just to be consistent, we want to go ahead and erase those notes. You should have screenshotted that. Like I was saying, you can always go back and screenshot. We're living in the greatest time of music education ever, in that in these video lessons, you can always go back and make better. So just remember, it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. Memorize the numbers, not necessarily the letter names. And the numbers will help you. All right? I'm going to get my alto again, and I'm going to demonstrate how to play it. And let's have fun together. Okay, now we're going to do the chords, the minor chord, Dorian minor chord, which is going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, back down 7, 5, 3, 2, 3, 1. So here we go. Play with me. I may improvise a little bit, so look out. So obviously this is based on changes of impressions, so just so that you know. Well, by now you should have played the scale and the chord. Remember, the chord is going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. You should be able to say it just like I said it. I'm going to give you one of the first Dorian licks. So we're going to call this minor lick. And let's call it number 1. Now let me let you know, when we call things a lick, this is simply a music ideal, okay? So we're gonna start with 1. Gonna move up to 3, move up to 5, move up to 7. So you have seen that before, 1, 3, 5, 7, basically the chord tones in that key. Now, the thing is gonna drop down to 6, and it's a half step movement. 1, 3, 5, 7, 6. And you're gonna do this 2 times. So it's gonna sound something like 1, 3, 5, 7, 6, 1, 3, 5. So it's like, I'm gonna have to sing it like I would play it. Boo ba doo be doo, boo ba doo be doo. Now, after you have repeated that 2 times, it's good to put that third, the flat third, down to the 1. So you're gonna do 3 down to 1. So this is how it goes. And this is the minor lick number 1. Do ba do de do, do ba do be da, do ba do be da, boo boo do be da, do. All right, I'm gonna be able to demonstrate that a whole lot better on my horn, but basically that's the first lick, and let's call this minor lick number 1. You can also call it JJ's lick. All right, so I'm gonna get my alto out and demonstrate this. Now we're gonna do one of my favorite licks. I call it the J.J. Johnson lick because I got it from J.J. Johnson. And it's pretty neat because it goes up to the 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, go to the 6 like we talked about before. So remember, here it is. Let's hear it in context. Here we go. Watch this. Okay, same thing, except now I'm going to use all of that, the scale, the chord, and the minor scale lick in the improvisatory way. I may not stick with it all the way, but try as much as I can. Here we go.